the end over Boyle and I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm back on the portable mic for the next 4 days. I've got a house full of Indians staying until Sunday. So I'll be fucking hunkered down in the bedroom on the portable. I think I'm going down with some fucking illness. I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I don't know what the fuck was going on. You know that pouch at the back of your mouth? I've got no idea what it's called. Not your tonsils, like that thing. I think it might be a sinus pouch. I've never heard anyone say sinus pouch in my entire life before, but that's the vibe I get. It feels like it fills up with snot. Well, I woke up last night and I felt like something was eating at it, like it was corrosive. Some bacteria was just attacking it and it felt fucked. So I got fuck all sleep. I managed to get back to sleep after about 40 minutes, but obviously that threw me off. Then I went out to work and it was so goddamn hot in the sun. I can't keep just fucking talking about the same shit. My fucking days are the same every single day. The first half of the day, I'm in the sun on the fucking eastern wall, and I'm melting. I've got a sombrero I've made out of fucking geofabric, which is the white shit if you're part of the Patreon. I've just cut a big circle out to protect me from the sun because I'm just toast. And then the second half of the day, I'm in the shade, but I'm already cooked from the first half being on the eastern wall. And then they tried to pull a fast one on me today. They had me working on the eastern wall, which is just sun until 12 o'clock. The first hour and a half of the sun isn't too bad, but everything after 9:30 is fucking brutal. And then the leading hand was like, after lunch, we need you on the western wall. I'm like, I can't do another 5 hours in the sun. I'll fucking die today. I'll overheat. I'll fry myself. I've already got a headache. My sinuses are fucked. I'm staying on the eastern wall. Just figure out something for me to do on the east side. So I ended up staying on the east side, but fucking, it was still a brutal day. This is winding right up. I'm fucking sick every other day now. I'm falling apart. Thank God there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Today, the US Federal Reserve cut interest rates by 0.5%. 0.5%. So that's a signal to the markets to fucking rip. It's actually very irresponsible and fucking insane that they're cutting rates at the moment. Something must be happening in the background. Like banks must be going under, going, if you don't fucking lower interest rates, we're all going to collapse, because you never cut rates into a booming economy. If it's not 100% booming, it's still fucking doing well enough. Employment's still high, earnings is still high, tax receipts are high. Something's going on. So what they're going to do is they're just going to fucking jam that much liquidity, which is just money. They're going to jam that much money into the system and just pray to God that it doesn't explode in their face in the next 3 months. So somehow they haven't got inflation under control either. It's nowhere near under control, and they're cutting interest rates. The insanity of the whole thing. But luckily, I've spent the last 5 months getting my investments and my accounts in order for this very thing. For this exact thing. This is what I've been waiting for. Bitcoin went from 58 to 62 immediately. That's USD. The Bitcoin miners will all rip soon, and they'll do multiples of Bitcoin, and MicroStrategy will rip as well. They're going to cut interest rates again by 0.5% by the end of the year. So it's all looking up and up for me, quitting work very goddamn soon. We're coming to the point now where I physically can't do it anymore. The juice just ain't worth the squeeze. But fucking, we'll think about that at the end of the year. I'll ride out the end of the year. I got Vietnam, then 6 weeks later, my wife and kids go to India, and then I work for like 3 weeks, and that should be me done. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I've got such a fucking headache now as well. I've just been downing the electrolytes too because I'm losing so much fucking sweat out there in the sun. Can you have heat stroke even if you stay completely hydrated? Like you keep your fluids up, you have electrolytes, you eat fucking properly, but you're just out in the sun too much. Because that's how I feel. I feel like I've got heat stroke, but I've maintained my fluids. Anyway, fucking, I can't wait until I go back to doing this podcast just about things I've pondered about. Like during the day, just, oh yeah, I wonder when fucking the Chinese and Japanese and the Koreans all became different people. Was it recently? Were they all Chinese before? And then some of them just went north or south and left or right? And then they became those other cunts? Anyway, fucking, we'll be back soon. I'm fucking sick of the cunts in the tunnel as well, all of them. I'm sick of being around tradies all the time. They're the worst. Anyway, that'll fucking do it, and I'll see you the fuck later.